What's up, everybody? It's Dave. We got a big day today because we are doing the brakes finally on the 350Z. Maybe we'll do a couple other things. We got the Barely Modified crew. There's Dan. Got the two Nicks putting up his M2 because he's doing pads, I think. It's probably the coldest day of the year. It's 36 degrees in the middle of May.
It was like, what, it was like 65 the other day?
Well, it was like 70 all week, and then now it's 36 degrees. So we picked literally the worst day to do this, but that's all right.
But that's not going to stop us. We're out here.
Because we ball.
Safety with the brakes and shit.
Got the mask on because it's COVID, you know. Stop the spread of the virus. Yes, sir. All right, so we already got the wheels off, and as far as I'm concerned, I think what I got to do is, because these are the Brembos, you got a pin here, then you got to pop off, and then you slide the pads out, and then take the caliper off, and then we'll get to the rotors. So let's get to work on this and stay tuned. All right, guys, so we got the driver's side, or passenger side, I had to check. Passenger side fronts on. So as you can see, there they are, the beautiful R1 concepts. These are the Geomet series. So got the pads in there as well. The Brembos are kind of annoying because you couldn't. I bought a spring or piston compressor, but it didn't really work because you can't put it in properly. So what I did was, there are two 22mm bolts in the back here. Kind of hard to see. Two 22mm bolts in the back here. They are a bitch to get off, so make sure you use a breaker bar or something. Turn the wheel, pro tip, or am tip. Turn the wheel so you can get to it, because if you have it straight, you will not be able to use a breaker bar. So that's what I did. The calipers came right off. Rotors came right off, rather. And then basically you just slide these pins out, and then pull the old calipers off. So this is what my old calipers looked like. I don't know if you could even see that. This is what they look like, and this is the new ones that are going to go on the other side. So there's a bit of a difference there. Also, sensor is literally almost flush with the pad, so that's not good. Basically, so what I'm going to do is, it's all on there, torqued it, everything's good. Basically what I'm going to do now is get the other ones off, and the fronts will be done. All right, everybody. So the passenger side front brakes are officially on, looking good. Now we're going to work on the driver's side. So like I said before, I'm going to take these two little pins out. I'm going to just slide them out. I'm going to take pliers, slide them out, and then the two 22mm bolts in the back. Going to get those out. Make sure I cut the wheels so that we could use a breaker bar. Then the calipers should come off, and then the rotors will come off, and we'll replace those, and the fronts will be good to go. One thing to be mindful of too is the cover. If you're using Brembo, these are Brembos, by the way. Totally different if you're using standard calipers, but this little thing that goes over them loves to pop out. So once you get that first spring, or first pin, once you get that first pin, be careful, because this thing's going to come flying out of there. Alright, so we finally got the fronts on. I had a couple complications with the pads, but we got them in, and she's looking good. Everything's all bolted up and everything. Got the caliper in there as well. The rotor's on. She's looking mint. Got the brake cleaner on there too, and looks good. So now on to the back, and hopefully we'll be good to go. Alright, so we got the passenger side rears off, and those are on too. Just working on the last corner. Nick is hammering away. But working on this right now. Been a bit of a bitch getting to those bolts in the back. They're also different than the ones in the front, which doesn't make sense, but I guess because
I think it does, because these are big.
Oh, they're smaller, right?
So.
Yeah. But as soon as it looks like you broke it. It's also cold and windy as fuck.
Oh, by the way, guys, the coilovers are fire.
Just as a bit of comparison of what we're dealing with here, this is the rusted, fucked rotor from the passenger side that we just took out, and then this is the new one that's about to go in the car. Well, obviously, the new ones haven't been broken in yet, but it was time to be replaced. There he goes. Goodbye. All right, so we're doing the little intake, John, on the 350. Gonna do a quick intake swap. Dad's playing with my electric throttle body.
Can I hit limiter?
It's fine. Yeah, you can do whatever you
Throttle
want.
body?
Got the the cold air intake, getting it out through the bumper without taking the bumper off because we're lazy. Things. Here's the old filter. What? Right here. Here's the new one. Look at that. Like that box out there. Got the filter. The piping. Fire. It actually looks sick.
So you can soak up all of your heat from your engine.
Hey, can't wait. Yeah, it's better than soaking up the water.
I don't know. Is it better?
Yes? Because then you don't get water in your engine.
I mean, that's a long way for that water to... And the water has to go fucking up. Does it really suck that hard?
Bon Cookie got that Super Suck 3000.
Yeah, bro. She's a super sucker 900.
2 volts for more horsepower. Oh!
I love free shit.
Yeah, Z1 Motorsports. This your shit right here. Oh, you can't even see it anymore. Oh well.
Nah, whatever.
This your Johnson. It actually looks fire.
Yeah, I think it'd be better if this is closed.
The top, right?
Yeah, Z1 Motorsports, I don't know what you're trying to do, but you out here about to
You bugging.
blow up everybody's
Yeah, but it's not as bad as that one. Hey, yo, bitch! What's she doing? How the wheels coming?
It's coming good, baby. Check them out.
Alright, we're gonna take a look at the wheels over here. So this is for the M2. It's also broken. Here's that.
M228i.
M2. Ooh, how many coats do you have on these?
I got 12, and I gotta do one more 13.
Your man's been painting this shit all day.
Shit looks good.
They look fire.
So good.
They look really good,
I don't
actually.
mind it. I just want it to be glossy. It's like gloss. I'm
Yeah,
like
it
super,
could have a little bit more gloss to it. But
super happy.
They look pretty good, though. Nice, evenly
I think
coated.
it's a good
And then we got the tire lettering. Tire lettering. Hankook. Yeah, you on Hankook tires?
Yeah, Hancock Ventus V12 Evo 2s.
There you go. Don't want to have false tire lettering. All right, the intake is in.
putting the AMS oil.
Looks pretty good. I like the chrome.
Whack.
It's gonna have that what? It's gonna have that what?
Scone. Scone.
Scone.
Hell, I'm gonna use this on my turbo. Scone. Hold up, we gotta get that startup exhaust. I gotta get that exhaust. Oh, tripod broke. Alright, you can cut it.
Your washer fluid cap.
Missing is what?
Your washer fluid cap.
Dude, fuck that weight reduction. Definitely some bad quality footage. Yeah. No, I'm just saying it's probably hella shaky, bro.
It's probably awful.
I don't know how to hold up. Dude, I don't even care. This for shits and gigs. We're not even here for good content.
Nah, dude, we're just here for some laughs.
Yeah,
Just
fuck your good
in
content.
case you haven't realized, these are not DIYs because
fuck your good content.
we're learning how to do it ourselves at the same time. But yeah, quick air intake install. That took maybe 20 minutes.
Yo, when I found out, this is like perfect for my car. Like it fits.
Is really?
It would fit.
I'll sell it to you for. You could buy my lunch. I'll give it to you, the piping.
Nah, it's not even worth it. I don't even want this shit in my car.
Yeah, dude, I did it for the shiny part. Alright, so update on the last fucking caliper. Literally the pin is a stubborn bitch and will not come out.
Yeah, I don't give a
So I replaced the rotors.
I don't give a
and-
fuck about your paint, do I?
Well, he doesn't give a fuck about my paint. It's not his car. So I might have to take the L on this last one because I PB blasted it. We use vice grips. The only thing that comes to mind is actually a Dremel wouldn't even help. So may have to go to the professional authorities for this one.
Your reflector's also upside down.
Now, if you guys have any problems like this remotely when it comes to doing your brakes,
Don't hit us up.
Don't hit us up.
put
Consult
it down in the comments,
consult
and I'd love to hear about it.
a professional. Yeah. Because we're not professionals. We just like making our lives more difficult by doing the work
Well,
ourselves.
obviously, you can see my dumb ass hitting this thing with the fucking vice grip.
We're also poor and we're poor. It's fine.
What do you think you were doing in July 2002 when this vehicle was built?
It was 2000. Oh.
Sucking on my mama's titties.
100%. All right. So after we take.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it's from now.
All right. So after we take this L, we're gonna plop the wheels back on, and then I guess I'll test the brakes that I do have on the car.
Put them to bed.
Put them to bed, and
Alright, it's your car, you finish the rest.
we'll see. We'll see you on the flip side. I
See
think.
you on the flip side.
Flip side. Flippity.
Peace out.
Alright, so we got the car back on the ground. It's on the wood because low life problems. Alright, see ya. Nick's gonna steal my car. It looks pretty fire with the brakes. Obviously, still have to break them in. I'm gonna break them in, see how it feels. Keep you updated on that too. But she's pretty mint. Alright, so we've taken the car out for a quick spin. I need to get a proper mount on the camera because I'm sorry I couldn't take you guys with me. But they feel really good. I mean, R1 Concepts, Geomet brakes, fire. Big fan. Would definitely recommend. I gotta recommend a little bit more, get a real feel for them, but super responsive. Stops on a dime. Really, really good brakes. Did the full test, 40, 60, all that fun stuff. We got, and actually, and the paint kind of comes off, so they got this nice little gloss to them. Oh yeah. Man's got the wheels painted. Getting
See,
the
it's coming up a little.
getting the tire lettering for that extra horsepower.
Yeah, see, like this needs more glue.
All these horses in my car.
Oh,
going
oh.
fast.
Nah, that happened to the other one. I'm just gonna need to touch it up.
That shit looks gas. Gotta just finish these off
That's
real
probably why
quick.
that look cold.
Yeah, look at that.
Why'd you push it like that?
It looks pretty fucking gas. I'm not gonna lie. Got the tire lettering on there. I'm not even a fan of black on black. Don't hate me, but that looks pretty fire. My man killed it. You got the blue calipers.
Yeah, but the calipers looking mint.
They do.
Got the meat in the gas. Tire lettering for more horsepower.
You're welcome, again.
Look at that. The final touch to our amazing wrenching day. Now we gotta clean up.
God damn.
Can't wait to clean up.
Fuck, it's.
So yeah, we got everything done. Making some finishing touches on the lettering, for that extra horsepower. But super sick wrenching day. Got a lot done. Felt good. Really nice to have daylight. I'm gonna go home and shower, eat. Nice to have all of that ahead of me still. Not too cold. We fucked around with some snow. Just didn't make sense because it's May. But that's New Jersey weather for you. And we hope you enjoyed the content. See you in the next one. And stay boosted. Bitch.